Sentry is a powerhouse in Marvel who has fought against Hulk, split the God of War Ares into two parts, and cracked the body of a Celestial with one hit. Recently, the trailer for Thunderbolts was released, where we saw both Sentry and Void. Sentry threw Red Guardian out of the tower, and Void is making the entire city a victim of his darkness. Despite being this powerful, Sentry has some weaknesses, and there are superheroes who can still beat him. Today, we'll talk about such characters. Let's start with Null. There might not be any superfan today who doesn't know about Null. Null was hyped up and is so powerful that he existed even before the creation of the universe. He killed a Celestial with just one slash. During their fight, heaven itself was shaken. Null took over a planet, defeating Sorcerer Supreme, Avengers, Fantastic Four, and X-Men. As for his army, Null brought his symbiote dragons and dark Celestials. When all superheroes started losing, Sentry began fighting Null while wearing Celestial armor. But Null caught Sentry, split him into two, and took over his dark personality, causing Sentry to die. Later, Sentry's powers were divided among 5 people, which we will discuss another day. Sentry is certainly one of Marvel's heavy hitters, but Null defeated him quite easily. Now, Loki and Sentry have no match. Since Loki became the god of the multiverse, his power level has become equal to that of cosmic entities. Sentry is very powerful in the comics, but the version in the cinematic universe is significantly depowered. Sentry is mostly shown at a planetary or galaxy level, while he lives on a planet in the 616 universe. The timeline of the entire universe is in Loki's hands. If Loki saw him as a threat to the multiverse, Loki, as the god of the multiverse, could easily defeat all Sentry variants with a single thought. Therefore, as long as Loki is able to erase timelines, he will always remain more powerful than Sentry. Now, yes, this is the same Ant-Man's girlfriend, and believe it or not, Wasp defeated the most powerful version of Sentry. During an event, Sentry was beating Thor terribly, and at one point, he almost killed the god of thunder. But before that, Wasp outsmarted Sentry and killed him. Wasp used bioelectric stringers to kill Sentry. While Sentry's body is physically strong, its molecular structure is weak, making energy attacks a vulnerability. Thor had already weakened Sentry's molecular collagen during the fight, allowing Wasp to attack at the right time, leading to Sentry's death. Now, Scarlet Witch has defeated many heavy hitters, and I don't need to go into details, but her most powerful weapon against Sentry is her telepathic ability. Fans of Sentry already know that he is mentally unstable, which is why he can never fully utilize his potential. Wanda has defeated powerful telepaths like Charles Xavier in mind manipulation. Beating someone who is already mentally unstable is easy for Scarlet Witch. Even if Sentry somehow overcomes mind manipulation, Scarlet Witch can still strip him of all his powers, just as she did with Captain Marvel. She could trap him using her hex power, or with her reality manipulation ability, make Sentry's super soldier serum disappear from his body. Therefore, Sentry cannot win against Scarlet Witch. Thor and Sentry have fought many times. Whenever writers want to make Sentry look powerful, they pit him against Thor. Thor has fought several versions of Sentry, but when it comes to the base version, they fight in the comics when the World Eater destroys Asgard. In this fight, Thor and Sentry were physically equal, but in the end, Thor landed a heavy blow and defeated Sentry. Many superfans believe that Sentry wanted to sacrifice himself, which is true. But when Thor attacks, it is Void who gets beaten, not Sentry. This shows that Thor is often more powerful than Sentry, meaning the God of Thunder can defeat him. Superfans who read comics will be familiar with the event when Hulk's family is killed. Seeking revenge on the Illuminati, Hulk, along with Black Bolt, Hulkbuster, and Doctor Strange, beats almost all the superheroes on Earth. Tony Stark knows that defeating Hulk is very difficult, so he uses Sentry as backup. After seeing the destruction, Sentry starts fighting Hulk. In this battle, both use all their energy, and in the end, both turn back into normal humans. However, Sentry is fully exhausted, but Hulk becomes more powerful when he gets angry. He transforms back into Hulk from Bruce Banner, and technically, it was a tie. Later, Hulk heals and starts destroying the city, so we can say that Hulk has officially beaten Sentry too. Now, for those who don't know Emma Frost, let me tell you that she is a mutant who can transform herself into a diamond. But she can also perform telepathic attacks. A few years ago, the Avengers X-Men Utopia comic came out, where Emma Frost defeated Sentry using her telepathic abilities. Now, we've seen Doctor Strange and Klee in the cinematic universe. We know about Doctor Strange's powers, but not much about Klee. She is a relative of Dormammu, and is currently with Doctor Strange in the Dark Dimension. In the comics, both Doctor Strange and Klee defeated Sentry together. There's a high possibility that in the cinematic universe, they might repeat the same story. These are some characters who can beat Sentry today. If you think I missed anyone, feel free to let me know in the comments section. I'll see you in the next video.